I don't need like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know what I'm saying?
What's poppin', K Money Gang? It's your girl Kiara, the motherfucking done, and I'm back here with another YouTube video. I know it's been a while, but I'm here with a life update because a lot has been happening. So if you want to hear the story, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. This is just kind of gonna be like a yapping video. I'm gonna do my lashes while we talk because why not? Because why not? So basically, these past couple months have been horrible. If you are subscribed to the channel and you see my last video, you've seen that I recently got diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease called MOGAD. If y'all want me to do a video explaining on what it is or like how it affects you, drop a comment and let me know. So basically, this month has really been hard for your girl. These past couple months, whether it's me going to therapy, physical therapy, whether it's me just like getting back on track and being able to look at myself and be like, we're getting back on track, has been hard. Like, you know, I haven't really, what's the word? I haven't really came to terms with what happened to me. So I'm just kind of like going with the flow of adjusting, I guess you can say. It's been really hard, I can't lie. We're gonna do these lashes. I don't have a lot left, but we're gonna do them. But yeah, like I'm kind of still adjusting and figuring out like how am I gonna live with this, because there's certain things that I can't do anymore, certain things I can't eat anymore. Like I have to get infusions every 6 months. Like I'm not on any steroids anymore. If you notice, like my face is slimming down. I'm still kind of puffy and chunky, but that's from the medicine. But my definition in my face is coming back. This scar still isn't gone. But yeah, like that's really just the gist of everything. So let's get into doing these lashes. I'm just yapping y'all ear off, so let's get into doing these lashes while I yap. The best way I could describe how my life has been is basically like God has me going through some things, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like right now it's like I'm in a point in my life to where like God is really testing me to see if I stay faithful to him, you know? Like, I don't want this to be like me preaching to y'all, but honestly, like, I'm pretty sure everybody has gone through shit to make y'all think like, damn, like, what's next for me? And that's really the point in my life where I'm at. Like, because certain things are going to be harder now. And back in June, I had a relapse. I was in the hospital for about, no, it wasn't June. Was it June? Nah, it wasn't June. It was April. No. March. No, it was May. It was May. Excuse me. It was May. I went back to the hospital in May. The second relapse, I feel like I mean, I wouldn't say I feel like it wasn't as bad as the first one, because this time around I was just throwing up a lot, because where I was throwing up a lot because where the lesions were on my brain, it caused me to not be able to walk again, and it caused me to throw up. I'm talking about vomit, projectile style, to the point where I couldn't eat. And if I did try to eat, definitely wasn't easy. And I couldn't eat, and I was throwing up just pure stomach acid. So, but I feel like one thing with MOGAD, or they call it MOG, but it's spelled MOGAD, is that you have to be very vocal when, like, if you feel some type of way, you have to be very vocal when you go to these hospitals, because these doctors will look at you like you're fucking crazy. Like, what do you mean? They'll look at you like, what do you mean you have a neurological disease? Like, what do you mean? Like, motherfucker, I mean, I'm, like, I got lesions on my brain, I'm throwing up, I can't stand, I feel weak, my arm's numb. Like, it shouldn't take all of that to explain to y'all motherfuckers that, to check me out. Like, the first time around when I went, it was both times that I went to the hospital to get checked out, they completely missed it. And even the second time when I was already diagnosed, they missed it. Like, the doctors here in Michigan are ass. Well, in my city, they're ass. But it's okay though, because I will be moving to Atlanta in a couple months, so we ain't gonna have to worry about none of that. So yeah, but I was in the hospital for about, I went to the hospital at the end of May, and I got out like June 14th. I had my first infusions there. And that's another thing with when it came to my infusions, like, they didn't tell me that they were gonna do both doses at the same time. Because so how my infusions work is, they do one, and then 2 weeks later they do another one, and it's 500 milligrams each infusion. They did 1,000 milligrams while I was in the hospital. They just did that shit and didn't tell me. If I'm pretty sure anybody else thinks that's a lawsuit, because y'all not. Anyways, but yeah, so I've just been adjusting to this new life I have, I guess. Like, that's the best way I could describe it. I'm just adjusting to my new life. It's not really much more I can do. It's not really much more I can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Confidence level, that people don't talk about, your confidence level with being sick goes down dramatically. Like, dramatically. I had to finish everything off camera. I was on the phone, but yeah, your confidence level when you're sick, like, that's a different bag. Nobody talks about that. Like, nobody speaks on how hard it is to come back from looking at yourself in the mirror, face puffy because the medicine you're on. And if anybody knows, it's this steroid called prednisone. It had your face, Cabbage Patch doll. So, yeah, I just been adjusting to life. It's harder, but I know God got a plan for me. So yeah, if you guys want a video on what my disease is and how it affects you, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will do a video on that, explaining everything. I'll show my scans of my brain, of what it looks like in my spine, and I'll just give y'all an update on all that. So yeah, short little life update video. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
I don't mean I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business come me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep